In this video, we're gonna compare luxury draping to perimeter draping. This is our Let's Talk Tuesday. First, we're gonna talk about the setup. Second, we're gonna talk about the marketable or how marketable they are. And then thirdly, we're gonna talk about the cost. I wanna let you all know that I do have a class coming up the end of February. It's a virtual class. Make sure I put the information in the description and also pin it in the comments. With luxury draping is gonna be focused in one area. You may see it in like 3 different sections, but it's more so focused in one area. Not saying that people won't have a entryway draping, like they can have other types of backdrop setup for the luxury draping, but normally it's kind of concentrated in one area and used to make a focal point. With the perimeter draping, it's more like spread out. It's used to cover up walls. It's used to cover up like maybe a reception area. So it's used more so to cover things up, okay? And it does add a elegance. So people are not always trying to cover things up, but they may still use it just because it just adds luxury. The next thing I'm going to talk about concerning them both, I'm going to compare them about how marketable they are. So with luxury draping, it's not going anywhere. Weddings use luxury draping a whole lot. You will also see it for birthday parties, anniversaries, for a variety of events. I wouldn't say you would see it more so in a kid's party, but luxury draping is not going anywhere. And especially with this Baroque draping that's trending right now, I don't see luxury draping going anywhere. Perimeter draping is also very, very marketable because you're gonna have customers. Most customers go out and find their own venue, and they're gonna book venues that have like ugly walls, or like I did a wedding where the lady had black walls. Like it was a venue with black walls. Like, why would you even pick a venue like that? But customers, if they pick the venue, they're not gonna really know what's the best thing to pick. And so those black walls had to be covered up. So I had to do a whole lot of draping to cover up those walls. Also with the balloons, like I see a lot of people putting a draping in the background of balloons, photo areas. Like it's just not going anywhere. The third thing that I'm going to talk about and compare the two is with cost. Okay, with luxury draping, the price point tends to be lower. So in order to get the higher price point with luxury draping, you're going to have to add on more layers. You're going to have to add on things like a crown or a frame or some florals, and then you can get the price point to go up more. Definitely if you make it taller, you can charge a little bit more for it, but most of your impact with the luxury draping is going to come, or it's going to allow you to charge more when you're adding and installing more things onto the draping. With perimeter draping, so I would say luxury draping, I think I even start something off like with a double layer, like $450 starting off, or around $500. But you want to add in delivery and stuff like that, so that'll take it up some. With perimeter draping, you're going to have a higher price point. And with that higher price point, you're going to, because like normally people are going to have to cover up a nice amount. Like they're going to cover up at least a wall. They're going to cover up sometimes all of the walls. So you have a higher price point. And most of the quotes that I give for the perimeter draping, they're mainly on average is like $2,000. So for the perimeter draping, I've given like a couple of quotes, probably at least 3 quotes at $2,000 even recently. And then sometimes you might have some like for like 1,000 if they just doing like a wall or a smaller amount. So with the perimeter draping, you are going to have a higher price point. So this is our Let's Talk Tuesday, and let me know if you have any comments about any of the stuff that I talked about today, and just add to the conversation in the comments. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you all next Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.